Every 13 minutes, someone in America dies by suicide. Tragically, thousands of families and communities are affected every year. We know that suicide discriminates to no age, gender, race, religion, or sexual orientation. It is a complex issue that, for many, is hard to discuss. But we also know this: each person has the power to make a profound difference in the lives of others. This is the power of one. It is estimated that nearly 40,000 Americans will die by suicide this year. 90% have a diagnosable and treatable illness, such as depression, bipolar disorder, and substance abuse. The goal of this documentary is to help change the course we're on. We'll follow people like Earl Granville. Earl is a wounded warrior who lost his leg while serving in Afghanistan in 2008. He lost his twin brother, Joe, also a Pennsylvania National Guardsman, to suicide 2 years later.
We knew something was wrong, but didn't realize it was that serious. When he got word he couldn't deploy, he took his own life. So it was a big eye-opener.
Today, Earl honors his brother by reaching out to other Joes, military and civilian, to change our views about asking for and receiving help.
If you're in a dark moment, do not think that you have to go through it alone. There's people out there who love you. You might not think it because you are in the lowest point that you could probably ever be in. But nobody wants to see you go.
In 2012, we lost more soldiers to suicide than enemy fire. But suicide is not just a military issue. 14 years ago, Brian Malman was a bright 22-year-old student at Columbia University. No one around him knew he was battling with mental illness.
Brian had been a very successful college student who started experiencing a mental health disorder. The depression in many ways had spiraled down so severely that Brian ended up taking his life.
To prevent other college students dealing with depression and disorders from feeling scared, ashamed, or alone and turning to suicide, his sister Allison, then a student at the University of Pennsylvania, started a group called Active Minds.
There's so much value in just starting a conversation, and how can that connect you with people? That's what Active Minds does.
Today, Active Minds has become a voice for students on nearly 500 campuses across the country. Together, they are helping to change the conversation about mental health. Power of One will explore the risk and prevention factors of suicide, spanning from teenagers and young adults to senior citizens and the elderly. We'll also focus on military service members and their families, Native Americans, law enforcement officers, veterans, former sports players, the LGBT community, and middle-aged men and women. We'll talk to experts like Dr. Barbara Van Dalen, psychologist and founder of Given Hour, a national network of over 7,000 healthcare providers who donate an hour of their time every week to military service members, family members, and veterans.
It's a huge network through the internet. Military, family members, service members, veterans put in their zip code and they get a list of people in their community that have said, yes, I will give my time, and they are doing the work that allows people to heal. We have to take responsibility. I'm a clinical psychologist. I didn't used to talk about the fact that my mom was schizophrenic. We need to kind of look at ourselves and think about how can we talk more comfortably? How can we acknowledge the issues that affect all of us? We now can talk about cancer, and we can talk about race, and we can talk about sexuality. We don't talk about mental health.
Here's how you can help Power of One harness the power of story to inform, inspire, and engage everyone in this vital conversation. Connect. connecting with others has been identified as a major protective factor against suicide. Contribute. Help make Power of One a vehicle for national discussion about suicide prevention. Share. Share your story and share our stories with others. The more we share and connect, the more people we empower, the more lives we may help save. Thank you for supporting Power of One and connecting with us.